Well, hi everybody. Welcome back. Today's going to be a really exciting adventure. You know why? Because I go thrifting in Paris, France. Yeah. I go thrifting in Rome, Italy. And I even go thrifting in Beijing, China. So it's going to be pretty exciting. Also, in today's adventure, I find these Thundercat action figures and I make a lot of money on them. So you don't want to miss that. Okay, so I'll meet you inside. Follow me. Oh, hope you have your passport. First place is Paris. Well, good morning, everyone. In today's video, I go to a Goodwill store, I go to a church thrift store, and I go to a regular thrift store. So that should be a lot of fun. So if you're ready, let's get started. Oh, wait, I got to give you today's trivia question. Later on in this video, I find a whole bunch of Thundercat action figures, and I thought that would make a nice trivia question for today. In what year were Thundercats first released, and who created Thundercats? Well, I'll give you those answers later on in the video, but for now, let's get thrifting. Well, here we are pulling up to one of my, well, if not favorite thrift stores, it's definitely one of the more unique thrift stores. If you guys remember, the last time we was here, it's in one of the houses that's on the church's property. See, right there? It's called St. Thomas Thrift. Now, I'm meeting Ann here, so we should have fun. She enjoys this place also. So let me go see if she's in the parking lot. Right up here. Yeah, I see her car. Okay, guys, let me go find her. Well, Ann, we're back here at St. Thomas Thrift.
Yes, I'm really excited. I haven't been here in a while, but do you remember when I made the little bike trail and handicap
How
trail
can I
into
forget?
the driveway?
I know, I was scared to death when we went down the bike path instead of the road.
And the thing is, Geno followed me.
And I was silly enough to follow her. But not anymore. Okay, let's get inside.
Get thrifting.
Before we go on, I just want to explain a little bit more about the bike path fiasco. And after that, then we'll continue with this video. If you guys remember in a couple of videos back, this is the way Ann drove me out of the thrift store. And as it turns out, I thought it was a bike path. But no, it's not a bike path. What it is a wheelchair accessible ramp to get the people over to the church. Well, since then, I guess they saw Ann drive out this way. They put up two signs. One says reserved parking and the other one says no parking. Well, they finally caught on to her. But what I found out is no one is using the ramp because rumor has it Ann ran over three of the people in the wheelchair. But I hope they eventually come back since Ann has mended her ways. Okay, now back to the treasure hunt.
What I'll do is anything I get,
Ann was mumbling something, and it sounded like she said, "I'm pleading innocent to those 3 reckless driving tickets," but I wasn't sure if that's what she was saying. Oh well, we're going to head inside and see what we can find. Maybe she could make some money and help pay for her traffic tickets. Okay. Oh, that sign up there that she's going to point to right now says men's and women's pants, $1. I need pants. Soon as you walk into this house, there's a hallway, and they had redecorated it since the last time I was here. They had hung up pictures of famous people. See, there's James Dean up there in the poster. Down below, there's some Frank Sinatra pictures and some Frank Sinatra memorabilia. There's a little Shirley Temple picture. But these were all remakes and I couldn't make money on them, so I just went to the next room. This is their bathroom. And believe it or not, they even have stuff for sale in here. Wow, they want to use up every ounce of space. Well, I didn't just bring you in here to see what they had for sale. I also have some business to attend to. So while I do what I have to do, you guys go out into the next room and I'll meet yous out there. Well, I came over to their jewelry section where I saw this $10 Mickey Mouse watch. Turned out it was a mood watch. The dial changes colors according to your mood. I looked them up, and on eBay they go for $40. When I walked into the next room, I saw Ann. So I asked her, "What are you up to?"
Well, Geno, I'm looking to see if we can find some pants for $1.
Okay.
See what we
Well,
can
of course, I
find.
got candy in my mouth and can't talk.
I think I found 5 things for me, $1 each, $1 pair of pants. So can't beat, and 2 of them are Gloria Vanderbilt. So you can't beat that.
Well, I left very content Ann and with the pants, and I came over here to this part of the store. Well, on this display rack, I saw this very pretty crystal bell. They only wanted $1 for it. And I said to myself, "What are you thinking about? It's only $1. Take it." I came into their toy section, where usually I'm fairly lucky. But this time, not so much. I saw these gummy molds. They only wanted $1 for them. But on eBay, they only went for $4. And the rest of the stuff was kind of cheap looking. So I decided that I'm pretty hungry, and I know Ann is. So we decided to go to lunch. Well, we're going to eat a Panera Bread.
Hey, Geno. Let's go get some food.
Okay, let's go inside, guys. Well, after lunch, Ann decided to go home. But I decided to go to 2 more stores, and you guys can come along with me. The first store I'm going to go to is a Goodwill, and then after that, I'm going to go to another thrift store. So this should be a lot of fun. Let's get going. As soon as I got to this store, I walked right over to this box of action figures. Turned out that they were Thundercats. Goodwill was asking $3.99 for all of them, and when I looked up one, he was going for $25. So I had to take these. Well, I got those Thundercat action figures home, and I counted them up, and there was 13 of them. Well, I checked 2, I looked up comps, and they were going for about $25. So I said, you know what, I'm not going to do all 13 of these, so I'll put them on eBay on bid and see what I get. Well, I started the bid at $99.95. Well, I was getting a couple of bids. It was hanging right around 100, 102, 103. And then 7 days later, which is today, on the last day with 10 minutes to go, they started to get bid up. They ended up selling for $350 plus shipping. Wow, was I excited? You bet I was. Do I deserve fireworks? You bet I do. Yes, I do. Okay, now back to the video. Just a little bit further down on the toy aisle, I saw this bag of plush. Well, this first guy was from PJ Masks, so I figured he had some value. And then I saw that Goodwill was only asking $2.99 for this whole bag. Yeah, I had to take it. It's mine. I walked over to this side of the store because I saw that little decorative house. Well, they were asking $3.99 for it. It was made by Lefton. But the cool thing about it is there was stuff inside it, but I couldn't get to it because of the tape. But I figured I'd take a chance with it. You never know. Sometimes you get lucky. This update is not about the Lefton house. This update is about what was inside the Lefton house. When I lifted up the top, there were 4 little Lefton figures inside. Now, I didn't figure they had much value, but I said, you know what? Let me put them on eBay for $9.95 and see if I get a bite on them. Well, I did. They ended up selling for the $9.95 plus $4.95 shipping. So I considered it a gift, and I think I did pretty well with them. Okay, now back to the video. As soon as I turned the corner to this row, I saw this Jelly Belly candy dispenser. They were only asking $4.99 for it, and they go for $20 online. And I sell these pretty easy. Okay, guys, I think it's time we head to the next location. We pretty much looked everywhere at this store. Okay, I'll meet you guys out in the car. Okay, it's time to head to the 3rd store today. But before we go, I just want to remind you that if you see anything in any of my videos that you're interested in buying, just click the eBay link below. You'll be taken to my store. Have a look around, and maybe you'll find something you're interested in buying. You never know. Okay, but for now, let's get heading to that third store. Well, here we are at Sheriff Ranch's thrift store. Now, this is definitely one of my favorite thrifts, but I don't seem to get here enough. I don't know why, because it's only about a half hour away. And for a top-notch A1 thrifter like me, that's really not that far. Oh well, let's get inside and see what I find today. I decided to start my search on this set of shelves because I saw some nice looking ceramics. Well, out of all of them, this one caught my eye. It was only $2. It was made by Lefton, and online this goes for 20 bucks. So I had my first item at this store. Next I walked to the back of the store where I saw this flying pig. Now these were kind of novelty items back in the day, and they were pretty popular for a short period of time. Well, I wanted $3 for this, and I figured someone remembers them and would pay 20 for it. I always like coming to this store because they have such nice stuff. You know, Goodwill's way overpriced anymore, and this store is fairly priced. Now, even though they had Christmas stuff out right now and we were months from Christmas, I figured you put out what you get donated. Well, I saw this snow globe. They wanted $3 for it, and online they go for 20. I had to take this. I really liked it. This store has a nice book and CD section. I think all the books are only $1. They even have magazines if you're interested in them. But I'm not, so I just moved to the next section. I had pretty well searched the back of the store, so I came back up front to see what I could find here. Well, I saw these two MasterChef pots. The first one was $6, and it was in good shape. And online they go for like 40, so I took that. And the little one was $4, and it goes for 20. So I took both of them. And then I decided it was time to leave this store, so I headed up to the cashier. Well, guys, that's about it. There is no more. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, because I owe you guys an answer to a trivia question. The Thundercats were released in 1985. They were created by this guy, Tobin Ted Wolfe, and they're still popular to today, as you can tell by how much my figures sold for. Okay, well, that's it, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please share this video with a friend. Most of all, stay safe out there, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, guys.